are 10 things that men are cutting women off for. This type of guy ain't having it. They are cutting women off. And this is why. So if you're concerned and you're wondering why are these men just going ghost? Why are they not dealing with me no more? Why are they not talking to me? Men aren't having it. There's certain types of guys today that any sign of, like, number one, you're not authentic, you're not real, they're out. You know, or they find out you like my first example, you got a lot of surgeries done. They're like, oh, you're wearing a whole lot of makeup. They might like, you know, I think I like women that are put together very well. That's not like a bad thing, but I think that there should be some balance between what you regularly look like and what you look like done up. Like normally, most women I know wouldn't go on this live with no lashes on. Then you ain't got a filter on YouTube. You can't hide behind a filter. And I don't got no makeup team. And Sam ain't no professional makeup artist. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like we need to see more real out here than not. I'm just being honest. We just need to see it. So we just gonna go with number 2. Becoming a mental energy drain. Now, I've talked to a lot of people, y'all. Energy is contagious. You can feel somebody's energy off the phone. You can feel it, right? I can go on a call with somebody and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel their energy. I feel sadder because I'm on the phone with you. I'm in a bad mood or I'm stressed because of the energy transfer. I think some men are saying, like, listen, if you're being overwhelmingly negative, if you're constantly seeking validation from me, and it's, I'm telling you pretty, but you keep fishing for compliments, and anything that I say to you is not enough. If it's emotional neediness, like you need a lot of attention, you need me, it's like you can't, I don't know how to say it, but like some women just don't like being by themselves. And so, they have men in their lives to fill up the space because they don't like being alone. And I get not being alone. I understand that. But to some degree, when you're very, very needy, that can be very draining. Okay. And I say this to everybody watching, women, male, whatever. We have to be okay with ourselves. If I don't love me, how can I expect you to love me? If I can't sit with me and be alone with me, how do I expect you to be alone with me? Like, that's some serious soul searching that we need to do. And I think that a lot of people, and we're talking about women tonight, a lot of women go into relationships looking for someone to heal them, looking for someone to fix them, looking for someone to make them happy. No, it's your responsibility to make you happy. It's your responsibility to fill you up. It's your responsibility to build up your self-esteem. You have to do your own work. Can't nobody do that for you. Another way to get cut off in this dating game is disrespect or a lack of mutual respect. Now, I think that I feel like I've seen a lot of disrespectful things going on the internet. There's people probably disrespecting me now on the internet. I can't even read your comments because it was a good thing and a bad thing. My eye. but anyway, so disrespect or lack of mutual respect. I think a lot of women, sometimes today, they can be very disrespectful. I think pulling out your camera and recording somebody on a date is disrespectful. I think that's disrespectful. But I'm noticing that there's a lot of women that think it's cute to be disrespectful. I don't think it's cute. Y'all, let me tell you, I actually just saw a video, like, what was it, yesterday? I saw a video yesterday, and this guy was covering it, and I think I'm gonna do a cover on that particular collage, because it was like this one woman was sitting in like a chair. I felt like she was just getting her nails done or hair done, and she was calling the dude that she talks to or like is dealing with, and she's like, he was trying to take her out on a date, and she's like, oh, I'm getting my hair done. And she's like, you didn't send me no money to get my hair done or my nails done. And he's like, what? Like no. He was asking, she was calling him and saying, hey, I'm getting my nails done. He's like, oh, okay, well, call me when you get done. She's like, you're not going to send me no money? She's like, you're giving broke dude energy. I'm like, wait, what? Where is this coming from, y'all? Where are we getting this from? She's going off on him. And I said to myself, you doing this because you on camera and because you in front of your homegirl who does your nails. Because you ain't really doing this in real life. You're out here really upset with a man because he's not paying for your nails for a first date. I've never even heard of that before. She was out of pocket. Yes, somebody said mystery. Yeah, she was out of pocket. She was being wildly disrespectful, and she thought it was cute, and she was recording it. That makes you look terrible. That don't make you look like a boss. That don't make you look like you got it like that. That makes you look broke. I hate that we think that disrespecting somebody on camera is a way to get hot today. Why are you making yourself look crazy on the internet? For what? For a couple of likes, for attention? That makes you look... Anyway, the whole point is disrespect. Women are getting cut off for disrespect. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. They should be. Because I know I'm cutting people off if they disrespectful. I know that I'm not staying with somebody who's disrespecting me. Nor should we should just... It bothers me, y'all. And I told you guys this in another video. I'm passionate about this type of thing because I have two brothers. You know, my brothers deal with stuff with women, right? It just angers me, the fact that sometimes we feel that, like, okay, we don't need to respect a man because he's a man. Oh, he a man, he can handle it. No. You don't get to treat people any kind of way because you're a woman, he's a man. If you gotta, I go by the golden rule. You treat others how you want to be treated. That's the golden rule. That's Bible. If I want to be treated well, I'm gonna treat you well. If I want to be supported, I'm gonna support you. If I want a friend, I'm gonna be a friend. And I think a lot of people that I'm seeing, especially trying to go viral, is just being disrespectful, not being considerate of another human being. And just for likes and clicks and giggles, we just want to throw people under the bus. And I just think it's disgusting. I think that really how the internet's gone anyway is disgusting. Because I think a lot of people, they just run around, they just want attention, they want this, they want that. They don't care who they throw under the bus. That's not how I was raised. I wasn't raised like that. But I know that today, things are different, right? So anyway, women are getting cut off for disrespect. That's the shaming. That's the subtle slighting a man. That's the, what was the other thing I wrote down? Subtle slighting. The belittlement, the dismissiveness, the lack of appreciation, the disrespect. And you know what, ladies? I'm not mad about that one. I'm not mad about that one. I get number one, okay, lack of authenticity. I get, you want to look good. You might, you get your hair done, you get your makeup done. I get that. I'm not mad about that. I understand why some men may be iffy about that. There's a lot of content about men wanting women to be more natural, more natural looking. I understand both sides of the quarter. So that one I get. Number two, when we talked about becoming a mental energy drain, I understand why men are cutting women off for being a drain. Because I'm cutting people off for being draining. That's for sure. But number three, I totally am with men in cutting people off for being disrespectful. You teach people how to treat you. And guys that aren't cutting women off for being disrespectful, you need to start doing that. Because when you show women that you tolerate disrespect, as much as men need respect, women need to respect you to love you. Like men always say, or I've heard a lot of men say, I'd rather be respected than loved. Women need to respect you to love you. You notice that when a woman is out of love with you or whatever the case may be, or she's treating you some type of way, and it's because things have happened in the relationship and she doesn't feel like she respects you anymore, she don't love you well. A woman has, in order to love you well, she has to respect you. Period. And when a woman is showing you disrespect and she's kind of testing you, you have to set boundaries. You can't just allow that to happen. Why? Because now you're teaching her that you're a doormat. You're teaching her that you're willing to put up with whatever so that she can stay in your life. I say the same thing to women. You don't deal with a man disrespecting you. Man keeps disrespecting you. At some point, you're going to have to leave. You're at the exit stage left. And they can cry. They can do whatever they want to do. But you left because of the disrespect. And they can carry whatever narrative they want to carry. I say the same thing right now for men. Someone being disrespectful is the door. Gotta go. Your access, guys, listen to me. Your access to you is valuable. Treat it like it's valuable. Don't allow anybody to treat your access like it's nothing. You want access to you to be worth something. And when you give it freely, and people are just stepping all over your boundaries, stepping all over you, and you're not controlling access, you're doing yourself a disservice, family. You really are. That is how you teach people, is limiting access, controlling access. Okay, so you're not responsible with access. Access denied. Oh, so you're going to be disrespectful. Access denied. People, oh, it's easier said than done. No, it's not. All you got to, you just have to be able to have self-control. Have discipline. You got to be able to say, to your logical mind has to drive the car. And you have to say, no, my access to me is valuable. You're not going to treat me any kind of way and be on my phone. Period. Okay? This is what I'm saying to you guys. And I know we have a lot of nice guys. I have a lot of really quality men that follow my channel. And so, like I said, I understand being kind, but women don't know. Don't let no woman treat you like no daggone doormat. Because you're not even going to get the best version of her. You're not going to get the best version of her being a doormat. She'll respect you more by walking away. I promise you that. Promise you that. Quote me on that. You walk away when a woman's being disrespectful, watch how much she respects you more. Watch. Because now she knows that she can't play with you like that. She understands that there's a limit here. I guarantee you she won't play that game again. Guarantee you. Let a woman disrespect you. You stop responding. Watch what happens. Oh, wait, what happened? Why did we stop? Wait, oh, hey. Start liking your pictures. She start watching your story. She does the subliminal trying to reach you. Yeah. You want to know why? Because you just taught her that, hey, listen, access to me is valuable. You're not going to be over here playing in my face and you on my phone. No. No. Watch. I'm telling y'all, try me on it. Next time a woman, y'all are out here who are dating, report back to me next week and let me know what happened. But you go out here and you date a woman and she starts being disrespectful, inconsistent, not considerate of your time, which I consider to be disrespectful. She's late. She's this. And when I say late, I'm not talking about 10 minutes or 15 minutes late. We're talking about 30, 45 minutes late. You know, unless it's like a terrible accident. But if she keeps being late or she keeps, being whatever that is, whatever you perceive as being disrespect, stop responding. Watch what I tell you. Then she'll be like, wait, what happened? She might not say anything, but I guarantee you she'll be on your page. I guarantee you. Bet money. I could bet money on that. Bet money. She gonna be stalking your social media, watching your story, trying to figure out what you want. Why? Because you just taught her that access to you is valuable. I'm telling you. I am telling you guys. I put my brother on this, and he found that out. I put guys that I talk to on coaching calls. I put them on it. They found out. I know women. Okay? Okay, let's go. Okay. Number 4. Getting cut off. Missed chances for growth. So some men cut off women. Some men cut off women. This type of guy cuts off women because he gave you opportunities to change. He told you that this is what he needed from you. You asked him, hey, what do you want more from me? Or what can I do differently? You told him what you needed. You told her what you needed. You told her how you wanted the relationship to go or how you wanted the relationship to improve. And she didn't come to the table. She didn't come to the table. She missed the opportunity for growth. You wanted to grow together. That was what you wanted. You wanted y'all to grow as a couple. You wanted y'all to stay together and rock with each other. But the person that you was with wasn't trying to meet you in the middle. She wanted you to do all the changing and she reaps all the benefits. And guess what? Unfortunately, at some point, when you're fighting for a relationship and you're the only one fighting, you're the only one showing up, you're the only one making sacrifices, at some point, the train's gonna end. At some point, I can be so patient for so long. I done told you, I done asked for certain things, I keep asking for certain things, I keep not getting my needs met. At some point, the train has to stop. And that's what happens with a lot of relationships. Men have to cut women off because at some point, y'all, at some point, people get tired of trying to make something work and it's not working. They're trying to make the relationship happen. They're trying. And the woman isn't meeting them in the middle. They're not, whether that means they're not going to therapy or they're not putting in the effort to spend time together, or they're not being intimate, or they're not, whatever need that is you need from them, and they're not meeting you halfway. Again, no one's perfect. No one's going to go into no relationship perfect. We all have to make changes. But what I don't like and what I see a lot of people struggling with is that some people in the relationships are not taking accountability. And because they're so busy placing blame on someone else to deflect and not take responsibility for what's theirs. They rather make you the problem than to really solve the problem. They rather say, you're the issue, you fix it, you. I wouldn't have done that, but you. That's what's happening. And guess what? Men are getting fed up. Like, okay, I'm not always the problem. I'm not. I can hold what's mine, but you need to be able to hold what's yours. And what's happening is a lot of men getting tired, a lot of men getting fed up. And I ain't mad at them for that, because in order for us to be able to grow, we have to start taking accountability for our actions.